What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button as soon as you come into the building. We're going to jump right into this thing. Stephen A. Smith is polling at 2% for the Democrat Party presidential nominee. Guys, I don't know if you saw it, man. I just happened to be listening to the Jason Whitlock Fearless episode, and he showed the poll where Stephen A. Smith is at 2% for favorite for 2028 nominee for the Democrat Party. And man, you know, say what you want to say about Stephen A. Smith, but if he's gotten to that point, that's pretty impressive that he's polling at 2%. Now, Kamala was first and had some other people below that, but Stephen A. Smith, because of what he's able to do on his YouTube channel, he's now getting into the political arena. But unfortunately, guys, and I ain't trying to come across as a hater, there's no way Stephen A. Smith would ever win the Democratic nomination or the presidency at this time. Now, a lot can change in 4 years, but here's the reason why, guys. He's not going to get the MAGA vote. Okay? For the first time, a Republican, I want to say for the first time, a Republican won the popular vote and the Electoral College. That's first, right? So you got the MAGA people out there. The second thing you got is Stephen A. pissed off a lot of the Democrats during this election. So now he's gotta win those people back too. And when I say pissed off a lot of people, he pissed off a lot of black Democrats. And then secondly, because he's a fiscal conservative, he's gonna lose a lot of the liberal Democrats as well, white or black. And at this point, guys, he's going to have to really swap his messaging if he wants to win the Democrat nomination. And again, guys, I think Stephen A. is serious about running for president. He's serious about going to a higher level. And I don't know if president is that level. The reason I'm saying he can't win at this rate, at this time, I can't say he won't change, but he's going to have to stake out what he's going to do. He's going to have to be more charismatic than Obama. He's going to have to be more like a Bill Clinton when it comes to policy if he plans on getting any other conservative vote. And guys, he's got to now start balancing, do I leave ESPN and just focus on YouTube so that he can become a brand independent of ESPN? Because at this point, he's going to have to stake out some claims that's going to be controversial at ESPN. He's not going to be able to play the race card and, you know, like Ryan Clark and all that kind of stuff and have those stories. He's going to have to start really staking out a center-right space in order to win in 2028, right? The country is a center-right country. So Stephen A. right now, he came out and blasted the Democrats on the Bill Maher show. He's going to now have to come back and really start appeasing these same people. And Stephen A. got a little bit of a problem on his hands, because I think hanging around people like Hannity and Mark Levin and all this kind of stuff, he's not going to get the Democratic nomination unless he shuns those guys and starts going with Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, Roland Martin, D.L. Hewley. He's going to have to start aligning with some of these liberal black people and really spouting that in order to get his base. Because in the primary, you go after your base. And then in the general, you got to broaden who's voting for you. But guys, I got to pat him on the back. It's pretty interesting that he's even polling at 2%. He even tweeted about it. But now, if you want to get into the reality, Stephen A. Smith has dug himself a hole. Because again, he's been talking about Kamala, how bad the Democrats ran the campaign. And now you got to go back and fix all of that. Now you got to figure out how you're going to talk to everybody who voted MAGA as well. What are you going to talk about with this DEI stuff? What are you going to talk about on this platform to be able to get enough people? Because in essence, you're probably going to be running against J.D. Vance or somebody like that. Pete Hegseth, you know who you're going to be running against. So what message are you going to have to go against somebody who's going to have the backing of MAGA as well as other Democrats if everything Trump says he's going to do happens? Because now it's going to be even harder. It's not going to be, you know, just talking. We're not even talking about foreign policy and all that kind of stuff. Stephen A is in the arena, guys. But unless he leaves ESPN and goes full-time YouTube so he can build his brand, as far as not being a polarizing guy on First Take in the morning, he's not going to get it unless he starts saying, I'm YouTube full-time all day, and I'm going to build my political brand, and I'm going to cut off everything I got with the Republicans in order to make this work. Because you got to win the primary first if you want to be that, and none of those people want to see you talking on Fox News, News Nation, all those people. They want to see you on MSNBC, CNN, with that message of liberal this, liberal that, racism this, racism that. He's going to have to spew that message if he wants that Democratic nominee, because he can't win with an independent, and clearly he won't win the Republican nomination. But it's pretty admirable that they got him polling at 2%. He's in the arena now. Let's see if he says, hey guys, I'm flattered, but nah, I'm gonna stay over here, or if he's gonna lean in and see what he can get done with this thing, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about Stephen A. Smith polling at 2% for the Democratic nomination in 2028. Is Jeff crazy, or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that bell for notifications, and until next time, I'm gonna holler.